As a matter of fact, I'm stoked right now. It's a real exciting moment. Um, got some of got a R&B group here that and I know most of you out there paid a lot of attention listening to. I know we was all singing, you know what I'm saying, singing to our special ones, and we all jammed to this group right here. Without any further ado, I like to lay the red carpet out right here on Hotline Radio for none other than Troop. How you fellas doing? What's going on with y'all, man? Look, on behalf of the whole staff here, we want to say hello, and we are honored to have you guys in the building today, man. It's a big deal. Thank you so much for coming through.
Well, thanks for having us, Network. We're honored to be here.
No doubt, man. So first of all, for everybody, I want to say hello to you guys. Let you all know we have everybody here today. It's Steve, it's Alan, it's John, Rodney, and Reggie in the building. And in case you're not familiar with some of their hits from back in the day, like Mamacita, Spread My Wings, All I Do Is Think of You, a wonderful, legendary group. So what have you guys been up to lately?
We've just been on the road a lot. We've been in the studio a lot working on our new album. Just getting prepared to really embrace the comeback that's happening right now.
Right. And the new single off of the album right now. Now, as a matter of fact, is the album coming? Is the album ready yet, or is it just a single off of the album for right now? Or
yeah, it's just a single right now. We're still recording.
Okay. Now, how did you guys know? I mean, you've made timeless music. I mean, the songs that you all made back in the day, people can still turn them on today, and they're outdoing. Not to take anything away from anybody else, but just the lyrical content and the deepness within the songs are outdoing a lot of the music today. How did you guys know that it was time to come back, or were you just ready?
Well, we just been in rehearsal, taking our time, just waiting for the right opportunity for us to come back and make a move. We've been waiting for the right opportunity for R&B to be at a certain place, because we saw a long time ago that it was hidden in a place that pretty soon would be room for us to just come back and do what we do, and that's where we are now.
Okay. Now, the single "Not in a Million Years," what was the concept behind that, or is it all in the name? Tell us about that.
Not in a Million Years is just a song about a bittersweet heartbreak, being in love with somebody and they being honest enough to tell you the truth about what's going on between you guys. And, we're just saying not in a million years that you thought you would lose this person in a certain way,
Right.
It's just the move behind not in a million years was to connect where we came from, leaving off with Sweet November, to just remind our fans we still are what we left off being. Nothing has changed with us.
Right. And Heart, like with what you just described, and even talking about not losing somebody in a million years, those it seems like once again those that title and that song itself seems like it takes back to the deep roots of just how a person can feel more heartfelt. I know a lot of times people are just focused on the quick moment, and what's happening then, and just kind of living in the now. But that kind of takes a person back deep, so people can sit and really reminisce about maybe a love lost to that song.
Yeah. Well, a certain song and a certain, I think we all like a certain type of music, which is like that good old R&B. Just, I think it'll always take you back. If you be honest with your music, it'll always take you back, for sure.
Right. Now, what have you guys what have you guys been doing? Have you all been working on individual projects before the comeback together, or?
Well, everybody's doing things. Collectively, John is has an album out. D. Russell, Bart has an album out. Me and Rodney and Reggie is catering and cooking and things like that. And it's one thing. Everything we do is called True. I know. Like, I can't do albums outcast, how they call it, outcast, no matter what's going on, it's all true.
Okay, that's what's up. Now, with going back to with music, changing over the years, is there? Do you guys see a difference? Like do you all notice a difference in the music nowadays compared to the music of the golden era back in you all's time?
Oh yeah, of course. There's always a time of change that comes, and for a lot of years, we were on the upheaval of change. Everything was evolving into a more modernized, better place,
Mm-hmm.
and we got to a place where it was just a stale. It just got stale. Now, when I say stale, I don't mean not hot.
Right.
I mean stale in the sense of growth, the change, and evolution. The music has not evolved anymore from Spread My Wings and All I Do. The beats have changed. There's a certain one or two beats that everybody have on every track, which is cool if that's what for now. But that change right there, that stalemate, I mean, is going to allow us to come back and bring some real stuff back in.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I feel exactly what you're saying because the game is really missing. And like you say, it's not too, like you say, the music people are making nowadays is still hot, much respect to it, but everything is pretty much somewhat similar. I know, with the music you guys made, even nowadays in 2014, I can ride in my car and I can kind of turn on the music and still feel a little bit better about, my children not really minding what I'm singing to.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Right. Whereas the music that's going on nowadays, man, I can't find nothing on the radio that I'm willing, and that's not to take away because it's all good, but at the same time. So,
yeah.
Right. So it meant that you guys didn't have to worry coming back. You guys didn't have to worry about really changing your style. You're not trying to keep up with the now. You just know that what you're bringing is hot. And that's still going to fit in. And man, a lot of people have been missing that, Troop. Absolutely, man. And look, nobody else is doing it. Like it's y'all bringing that back to life. Everybody else seemed like they was afraid to do that. Like they wouldn't fit in.
Yeah, people are afraid, bro.
Yeah.
People are afraid of getting older. People are afraid of maturing. People are afraid to have a few gray hairs on their chin, like it makes you an old man. But I found out. When I was 19 years old, I thought 42, 43 was an old age, but being 43 myself, 44 myself, that was a lie. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And I'm excited that we get this opportunity to do it again because we're better and more seasoned now than we were at 18 years old. So we're getting ready to really have fun now.
Right. Now,
There's not one group. There's not one R&B group. There's not one piece of R&B going on right now that puts any fear or it gives us any threat of what we're able to do now.
I know that. I know that's right. Look, and listen, the whole wide world is listening right now, and that's Troop y'all here saying that. You see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
No doubt.
Oh yeah.
That's and you know what I'm saying. That's then look. Let's talk about the dance moves. Are we gonna get some of the? Are we gonna be able to get some of the steps, some of the dance moves like back in the day? I know I was in my room. I was mimicking y'all just the other day, bro. Like it's crazy. Matter of fact, there's a lot of moves. There's a lot of moves that you guys did back in the day or during your choreographing that I see people doing nowadays and they don't know where it came from.
Oh yeah. We see that all the time. And about the choreography, honestly, we don't have a choice. The steps that were made to Mama Sita, the steps that were made to those songs are what they are. So whatever songs we put in our show, those are the songs we got to do. And that's the show we got to give, you know what I mean?
Oh,
so
man.
We really didn't leave ourselves a choice to not dance or not,
Right. And that, I want to let everybody out there listening in Radio Land too. When y'all see when y'all see these fellas doing their thing again, don't think they stole y'all moves. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Nowadays, people are taking the moves that you guys were doing back in the day, and that's a lesson. I say that as a lesson to a lot of the people that might be coming up nowadays. Just to try to teach one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It would be a good idea for them to go and look at some old True videos. Use some of that stuff as you got to know where you came from in order to know where you're going.
That makes
it's all right to go ahead and be inspired by someone who came out before you did because what makes you great is you're studying the greats before you.
Yep.
So if you go ahead, take your time and go ahead and study those greats, you will become, who you want to be. Yeah, who got.
Absolutely. Now producing producing on the song like the one you have like Not in a Million Years. What producers did you guys work with, or did you do the producing yourself, or?
This is Steve. I produced Not in a Million Years with some really good friends of mine, Harvey Mason Jr. and Damon Thomas. It was written by myself, my buddy James Fauntleroy, Harvey and Damon, and we called it The Underdog, and it's an underdog record.
Okay. You mean the record that you're talking about? The record now. You said, why do you call it the Underdog record?
Well, I'm saying, that's the name of our production crew.
Oh, okay, all right.
And we've done everybody from Jennifer Hudson to Tyre. I mean, we've done everybody, man.
Listen, yeah, because I seen that too as well. Y'all, now you guys have also done work for other artists out there, making some beats or doing some writing also for some names. I don't even know if I can put them out there if you want me to put them out there, but some heavyweights.
Sure you can.
Yeah, like Chris Brown and who's that? Chris Brown and Jordan Sparks. With No Air, right?
No Air. Yeah, Take You Down.
Yeah.
Just Can't Live Without You, Charlie Wilson. Sideline, Home, Monica. I mean, just so many songs, man. Why You Want to Change Me, Ruben Studdard. One by Tyrese.
Oh man.
Why You Want to Act Like That, Tyrese. Just on the record.
Oh man, y'all did. You look now. See that? Look, the men behind the music. So many hits out there that people have been singing. Did not know that you guys were the masters behind that. I mean, sometimes I wonder, how do they keep it hidden?
Well, I mean, usually most people think that the artists that they like write and produce their own music. Most people believe that, so that's just how it is. Unless you like reading the credits or like what goes on behind the scenes.
Right.
You just presume anything.
Right, that makes sense. Now, what about shows? Have you guys been doing some shows? Or you got any plans for shows coming up, or?
Yeah, we launched our comeback on BET this year on the BET Award.
Okay.
We did a surprise performance on that. That launched the comeback. We just had our unsung premiere on TV One. So we're just hitting corners here and there, just letting everybody know that we're back. You know what I mean?
Right.
And yes, we're doing spot dates every twice a month across the country doing something. We're just building it back up.
Okay. Now we go to the show dates now, because I had that, I went through the same conversation, as a matter of fact, when you guys spoke about BET, making a surprise to you guys on that performance too. That was a real big deal.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Yeah, that was exciting. Now as for your dates coming up and things like that, do you guys planning to come down to? Where are you heading? Do you know where you're going to be heading next? You coming down south to the West Coast? Or?
Yeah, we're going to Dallas, then Houston. We're going to Shreveport, Louisiana. We're doing Vegas.
Okay.
So far, that's where we're headed in the next couple weeks.
Okay. And people will be able to go check out when those shows are coming up and where you're going to be at too.
Oh yeah, if you follow us on social media, follow us on Facebook, on Twitter. On Facebook, it's Troop R&B Band, and on Twitter, it's Troop Return. On Twitter, Stephen Russell Hart on Instagram, Stephen Russell Hart on Facebook, the fan page, John Harold 1 on Twitter. And John Harold on Facebook, and we're always posting and keeping everything up.
Right. Now, how just a little, talking to some people out there, or some groups that might be trying to come up in today's game. What advice would you guys have, or what knowledge would you give them to be able to avoid having any time stamp on their music such as you all have. I mean, your tracks are hot then, and they're still hot when you turn them on today, and you guys are still around. What advice would you have for that longevity?
Well, first of all, you got to stay healthy. You got to keep living. You gotta work on strengthening your mind, educating yourself about a lot of different things. You know, life is a lot bigger than what we were taught and what we were brought up in.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's a much broader life and understanding and things that's going on in life. Yeah, you got to know the business that you want to be in. You got to study it. You got to study all aspects of it. You know, if you're just coming in and you just want to be a star and that's it, you're going to go through a lot of ups and downs and a lot of disappointments because this is a business. You know, I would advise anybody that's getting into the music business, if you're not a songwriter, start writing songs immediately. Start getting good at that because that's your equity in the business is publishing from writing songs.
Mm-hmm.
And just, you know, if you believe in yourself, don't let nothing stop you. Just, you know, don't let anything stop you.
Right. Now, other than you guys being such a tight knit group, pretty much like a band of brothers, what has been the most exciting, or what's been the best blessing to you guys' career so far? Such a wonderful career.
Just to appear on the BET Awards last night after 25, 26 years.
Man.
And still look good, still sound the same.
Yeah.
Still show the world that God is real, and just the most exciting thing is to be at this point now where we can continue what we started. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And being able to be blessed to do that, that's wonderful. Now, what do you got? Like, I know you're in the studio working hard all the time. What does Troop do when you're off work? When you're not recording those songs right away, or how do you guys just kind of max out? Like,
sometimes we just we rehearse all the time, so
right.
We're gonna hang out anyway, but we hang. We might cook, man.
Yeah.
And Reggie might get some barbecue going, man, and baked things.
Oh, man.
Might just be, Reggie can get out. I'm just trying to tell you, man.
Look.
When we just kicking it, man, we usually just spend time with each other, talking, and just keeping it on one accord right now. That's just all we do, man. Everything else is secondary right now because the leisure time, no more leisure time right now. We're having everything we do has to mean something for tomorrow.
That's right.
So we just hang out, man. We hang out, we kick it, man. That's what we do.
I understand. I understand. Like, now for you, it's kind of like a straight grind. What songs? If you guys can tell us about that. What are you all working on? Some new songs? I know you are, but anything in the near future?
Say the last part again. Is there any what?
Any tracks? Any new songs or new hits you got coming out in the near future?
We have a song called "Never Too Much" that was just released. Remake by John Harrell.
Okay.
Stephen Russell Harris. I just released a remix to my single "Shelter" with Albie, Shure, Joe Little from the Rude Boys, Keith Washington, Elliot Yamin, Howard Hewitt.
Whoa.
So that's out right now.
You mean all of these people are on this track?
Yeah, all of the people are on
man.
One track called "Shelter." And John's song is a remake of Lupus, "Never Too Much," so that's a classic.
Yeah.
And my new album is called "The Wedding Singer."
Okay.
Stephen Russell Hart. That's on iTunes right now. Everybody, please go and get "The Wedding Singer." I did a remixed and remastered edition of my first album, "So Random," called "So Random Exclusive," and that's also available on iTunes right now, along with the new Troop single "Not in a Million Years." Yeah.
Okay. That's what I was ready to say too. Is the different projects you guys have out that have came before this. Also, let the people know where they can pick that up, because they need to get all of them, man. Like, in order to understand, because in order to understand Troop, don't just get the new one coming out now. Get the old one too. You know what I'm saying?
So you can follow that legacy and see how that sound has matured and it's gotten so much better and stronger now.
Right, man. Because I was listening to "Not in a Million Years," as a matter of fact, and just the voices and the singing was still there. It all right. The harmony hasn't changed much. How did you guys hold on to that? I guess it's just in you. It's natural. There's no gimmicks.
What we are, man. We were never a superficial group. The
Right.
producers, Gerald Levert and Chucky Booker, Babyface, Joyce Irby, all of these great producers that worked with us, they molded us. They didn't create a fake situation. So what they instilled in us and what we got from them is what we are. You know what I mean? That
Right.
certain things is just what you are.
And you're talking about, yeah, and you're talking about the greats too. I mean, including you guys selves, you're talking about the greats. And again, I don't say that to do too much jocking, but I stress to those out there who know. Look, those who know, we don't even have to tell them; they already know. But I just kind of want to reiterate and let the other listeners out there know, because generations change. Like, you're looking at you're really looking at some OGs, some bosses in this game, in this R&B
Oh,
game.
no question.
You know what I'm saying?
No question.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
And so I wanted to really put that out there to the people. These are these are guys who paved, who did a lot of paving the way, and the guys
Oh,
that
no question.
right, and the guys that you work with paved the way too as well, man. And that's a big deal right there. So let again, look, here's one thing too. When you guys do decide to go, I mean, when you get ready to go on your tour dates and your show dates, it'd be cool to keep in touch with you all. That way, I don't know, maybe before you go on, or I know you guys are real busy, but sometimes before you go on stage or after you go on, you guys can check in with Hotline Radio on the global network. That way the whole world can kind of, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they can follow you guys here and there sometimes, when you can, and yeah, and you all check in. Who knows, you might be somewhere, and somebody over there in Romania somewhere can listen to you guys when you're out in in one of your dates over here, wherever it is.
Yeah, we love that, man. We love that.
That would be awesome. So hopefully we can keep in contact and get that going. Anytime you guys ready to do that, just plug in and we'll make sure that we follow you. It'll be like the global network follows Troop. You know what I'm saying? So
okay, love it. Yes, great.
That works. Also, your music, man, keep us plugged in. Like, we already rotating you over here already. We already rotating your new single. I'm getting ready to start playing your old ones too. So,
good.
Yeah, man. And yeah, and it's been wonderful. Again, let everybody know where they can go check you guys out on social media and things of that nature.
Say that one more time. I couldn't hear you.
Sorry. Again, let all the listeners out there know again where to go pick up the new single from, and where to follow you guys at.
Okay, you can pick up all of Troop's new music on iTunes and Amazon. John John's new single, Never Too Much, on iTunes. Stephen Russell Hart's new single, Shelter Deluxe, on iTunes. The new album, The Wedding Singer, on iTunes, Amazon. Troop's new single, Not in a Million Years, on iTunes, Amazon. On Twitter, you can follow Troop at Troop R&B Band. On Facebook, it's Troop Return. Is Troop Return Facebook? Okay, Troop Return on Facebook. I'm sorry. And that's where you can keep up with us. You can follow us on Instagram. Follow Stephen Russell Hart on Instagram.
Right.
On Facebook, Stephen Russell Hart. Everybody come. Join the page.
Right.
Send me a friend request. It's all good.
Right.
And John1 on Twitter, and John Harold Facebook. John Harold. I'm sorry, on Facebook. Show some love, y'all.
And follow him and follow him on the Global Network Facebook page. Follow him on Hotline Radio. And follow him on Keith Harris too, because we're gonna definitely keep y'all plugged in and make what you guys put out there available to all the listeners and stuff like that as well, man. And again, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just saying we appreciate you.
Hey man, look, I'm honored. I appreciate you guys for coming on. Again, we salute all your success, and we hope to hear from you again, man. Matter of fact, we will be following you, and let's do that. Let's do that. Follow you guys on tour thing as well, man. So we can keep you guys all the way around.
Okay, let's do that. That's a handshake.
That's what's up, man. All right, Steve, Alan, John, Rodney, Reggie, man, look, it's been wonderful. It's a blessing to talk to you guys. We'll talk to you again soon. And on behalf of Hotline Radio and myself, Keith Harris, man, y'all stay up. And I salute y'all, man. No doubt. I'm ready. Look, I got another hour on the show, man. I'm going to go play some more of y'all music in a minute, bro.
Hey, that's right, man. Thank you so much.
No doubt, no doubt. All right, man. Y'all stay up. We'll talk to y'all soon, bro.
Okay, thank you.
100. Man, that's what's up. That was true. In case y'all don't know. You know what I'm saying? All my OGs out there, all my, the ladies out there. I know the ladies all out there.